First cast, baby. Right when we got here, because it made me think it's a dry fly bite. The cameraman never dies!
Every good fishing trip starts with a great meal, so we are starting Justin's story here at Gunderburger in Gunder, Iowa. Although the town is small, the 1 pound Gunder burger is quite the opposite.
Did I put on a nymph or a dry fly?
Oh, dry fly. With no luck at the first stream, Justin and the family decide to head back home. Although it was rough fishing, and after hearing Justin's story, it's more than just about catching the fish. It's time spent with family and the memories made. Although the rest of the family is done fishing, Justin sets off unsatisfied with his previous performance.
Can you go look at the area and see where we can go? Because I've only really been in like a small portion of that property. But like, there's like prairie stuff. I don't know what to call it. Like if that's head high grass, I don't got pants on. Place we're going to, dude, is beautiful. Like normally I don't go here at night. I've only been here in the morning. But like when the sun comes up, it goes all along the water and then it reflects onto the overhang limestone. It's pristine. Is that gonna be picking up the wind? Well, like, is it gonna be me talking and it's just gonna be like... I don't even go fishing that often. And I'm not even, like, an expert. The main thing is you can't catch any fish if you don't go fish... Or wait. You ain't gonna catch any fish if you don't go fishing. So if you don't go fishing, you aren't gonna catch anything. So you just gotta go. It doesn't matter if you catch any or not. You don't even have the chance to catch one.
So are you implying that other members of the family don't go fishing enough?
Yeah. Like, let's say I sent a pic to the family group chat of a big fish, and then 5 days later, I sent another big fish picture to the group chat. And then you're like, oh my gosh, how are you catching all these big fish? Well, if you go every single day in between those 5 days, you're bound to catch another big fish eventually. Rather than catching one big fish a year. If you just go every day, you're gonna catch a lot more big fish. There are certain members of the family that don't understand the big bait, but like the big bait works for catching big fish. Like if you're going for numbers, wacky rig all day. This is bass specifically. But if you're going for big fish, you gotta wean out the 12 inchers. You gotta wean them out. Just use a bigger bait. You wean them out. You use a 7-inch glide bait. You're not gonna catch a 12-inch bass. You might catch like a 14, 15, 16, and so on. But you're just weaning out the little dinks. So you gotta use the glide bait. But specifically, is that guy drunk? What is he doing? He wants to race. Maybe you saw the camera. He slowed way down. But right now, what is he doing? But right now we're going trout fishing because the river's way high, so bass is not optimal. Most ponds too around this area aren't really that good for bass fishing.
Justin ties on his favorite dry fly and is off to catch his first trout.
But those kids are running around. Right there. First cast, baby. We don't have a net. Oh, no way. Do you get that on video?
After fishing that spot for a while longer, Justin is left with no bites, so he decides to head on downstream in search of another fish.
I think we grab the boots on the way back and then go upstream. I don't see any though. Yeah, there's a bunch. There's a whole bunch along here. Dude, there's a whole bunch right there too. I'm casting into the wind. I can't see where it landed. Yeah, see, like this is probably a better nymphing spot. I see one that's gonna eat. Oh, dude, he went after it, but my line got too tight. I cast it like right in front of him. I went right over him, you see that? There's a big one like right in the middle. Like the first cast I had on him was perfect, and he like went up towards it, and then my line got tight, so it was like the dry fly was like dragging, you know, like it had drag, and yeah. You can see him right here, because he's a little bit more up in the water column than the ones at the bottom here. Like these guys are nymph, they're ready for the nymphs. Dude, I don't even see any. Dude, how are there no fish over here? Alright, let's keep going. I don't even see any, but there had to have been. I don't know, there's no way there wasn't anything. But
With no luck, we head back to the car, switch out into our boots, and start heading upstream in search of more trout.
yeah, me too.
I'm rated for -40. Those supposedly are too.
We just got some great information on where to go fishing for some large brown trout. Not here, not on this stream, a different stream. But it's not far from here, but not close enough for us to go today. But we might be hitting there tomorrow if we got time or nothing going on. Yeah, we got good local information. And that's what you gotta do when you're out fishing. Just say, hey, you know, catch anything, and then all of a sudden they're telling you your secret spots. I don't tell people my secret spots, but other people tell me theirs. It's awesome. Yeah, it probably sucks. He probably wanted us to leave. It's definitely changed since the last time I've been here. Because the last time I was here, it wasn't as wide. It mainly went along the side of the limestone. You see them? And that, just that sandy patch right where the rocks start, there's some right in there. We're going nymph, dude. There's literally one right there. I feel like that first fish just screwed us right when we got here, because it made me think it's a dry fly bite. I really don't think that's the case anymore. Another reason why I think I'm at least a good fisherman. You can't let the little things get to you. Like the little inconveniences. Like I just tied a knot wrong like 3 times. But, you know, it happens. It's not gonna ruin your day of fishing if it takes an extra 30 seconds to retie a knot. Oh God, this is so much different than casting a dry fly. We're gonna move up closer, yeah, so it's not as hard to cast. We got like one of them trebuchet balls with the rope connected between them when you know? Dude, there's literally, you see that one right there? Dude, I was so late on that. a nice one. Dude, we need a net.
Finally, Justin has a fish under his belt, hoping there is more to come.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's how it's done, guys. On the Euro nymph. Can't really get a safe release. Yeah, we'll go get a cool release. Look at that. Amazing.
So Justin, how did you go from not catching any fish to now catching a fish? Was it spot? Was it tactics? What was it?
It was both. There was too many people scaring them. We were also walking downstream rather than upstream. And we haven't seen like really any fish hit the surface besides the first fish we had on. Like there's some over here right now, and I haven't seen a single one of them hit the surface yet. So I think that first fish kind of threw us off. It was just some random fish I wanted to eat on the surface and nothing else does right now, even though there's a lot of bugs flying around. I don't know what it's called. It's kind of like a copperhead with a little pink fuzz with some rainbow tinsel. But this thing's money. I've caught, for the short fly fishing time I've done, we might lose it. This one. Hold on.
Look, this is a dead branch.
Not this one.
Oh, that one.
You gotta grab it. You gotta grab the green one too. Grab the green one. Yep, that big. Yep. Okay. I just swallowed a bug, dude. Hold on.
So, retracting back to your statement earlier about don't let the little things get to you. Even this,
Yeah.
even when you're falling down a tree like this.
Well, because look, we're about to get it back. Oh my god, I almost just hooked myself. Bam!
I thought you were hooked on fish.
I thought I was too. Then I realized.
Just break that stick off.
I thought I was on a fish too. And then I realized, oh, it's a rock. And then I tried to get it out, and then it flung into the tree, and I tried to keep it from flunging it into the tree. Well, look, boom! Got it back, baby. And we're already ready to go. Like, imagine if you just would have gone, You know. Uh-oh. Don't let the little things ruin your day, guys. Dude, I don't understand. These Euro nymphrigs are so hard not to tangle. I don't know how people do it, but somehow they manage to fish with these. Don't know how they do it, but they somehow do it. Oh, I should just start casting like that. Playing a dangerous game here. This is gonna be a retie here, folks. Home, the place. Oh my God, this is looking absolutely juiced. It's a little soft sand body, but dude, there's so many fish right here. See, I'm kind of sneaking up on them. They don't really know I'm here yet. These are such terrible casts I'm making too. Bro, it's over. It's so over, dude. It's not over. Get it? Right here, there's some fish right here. But I don't really have a good way to cast. So we're just gonna move. We're gonna keep moving. Like, I don't really care if I scare these guys. It's so Jover, bro. It's Jover. Oh my God. It ain't over till the fat lady sings. Okay, once again. Previous statement. There are so many fish in here. I just caught someone's eyelet, like, or their swivel. There's something up there. Yeah, I know. Sometimes you just gotta figure out what they want. There we go. There we go. They are moving out of the way of my nymph. So we know that these guys don't want it. You can't get frustrated over the little things, guys. That also was completely my fault because I was trying to cast like an idiot. Oh my god, dude. This is not good. Like I said, that was like completely my fault because I was trying to cast like super close to my body and my rod. So my line came back and hit my rod. But that pool right there was looking real juicy. But there's like that branch overhanging it, and then there's branches behind me, so it was kind of tough, kind of a tough little. But look at how beautiful this place is, though. You know these overhang limestones back there and up here and everywhere. All right, we're once again retying. I'd say we, dude, we only have one more nymph left. Do we use a nymph or try to dry fly something again? Oh wait, I didn't lose it. I'm an idiot.
You're 1-1 on the nymph and dry fly.
It's true. But we haven't used the woolly bugger. I feel like you whip out the woolly bugger when there's big ones. Once again, to use big baits to wean out the little dinks. You can stand up there, cast down here like right in that pool and stream it up to the rapids with like a streamer. But the streamers I have are, well, I guess I could use like the woolly bugger, but once. All right, nymph me dog. Also, get good at tying your knots. Good way to discourage yourself from fishing is not learning how to knot and thinking that it's, because I know a lot of people, a lot of close friends of mine that just won't even retie after they snag because they're just done. I'm like, it doesn't take that long to tie a knot, especially when you like practice it. Last thing you want to do, the bobber. Last thing you want to do is tie on your brand new $50 glide bait and chuck that thing off. That's the classic amateur fisherman scenario, but even it happens to the best of us sometimes.
Are you referencing something or?
Yeah. Well, we can tell the story. So my brother was asking me, you know, the main person of this channel, the person that's running this documentary or whatever this is. He was like, dude, there's this place, there's big fish. How do I catch them? Use big bait. I don't have any. I said, okay, you can use mine. But like, don't lose it. I'm not gonna lose it, dude. Comes back. And I said, you're paying me $30 if you lose that thing, because it was like $30. Actually, it was like $50. I got it for $30 because it was on sale. And dude, didn't even see him in there. Come here. Oh, I ran out of line. It's a nice rainbow. Wish we had an. See you next time.
See you next time.
That was a nice rainbow, though. That was definitely bigger than the last one. Dude, didn't even see him. He was like in the darker bits of rocks. Right there, if you can see my bobber. Also, my bobber went down. I was like, oh, it's probably a rock, but maybe it's not. So I set the hook and it was a fish.
Continue your story.
Yeah, so I told him, give me $30 if you lose this thing. I'm not gonna lose it. Proceeds to lose my lure and says, when I went to cast, it just flew off. So, literally the guy who runs this channel doesn't know how to tie knots. Is that a brown?
Oh my god, that'd be nuts.
The cameraman never dies.
Oh my god.
I'm so sorry. I did not mean to. Why did you act like
Bro swings the fish at me. I try to move it out of the way. I didn't know there's a rock. Yes.
It's just such a pretty fish.
That was so funny.
God. Why don't you just let it hit you? You're walking on my stuff. I said don't walk on my stuff.
It's a little thing.
All right. Well, we're going to keep casting here into this hole. Because apparently... See, like, you can't even see any fish in here. I was just winging it out there after I retied. Because I was like, what the heck, whatever. But that was cool to catch a brown. Be careful doing that. That was sketchy. No idea what this fly is called, but it's white and it's kind of getting dark out. So I want to make sure they can see it. Because like, this is what I've heard people say about fishing in Iowa. The type of fly isn't that important. Because normally people are like, oh, what's the hatch, what's the hatch, what's the hatch with flying at least. And there's so many different types of bug here flying around right now. If it looks like a bug, they're gonna eat it.
So for the people watching at home, this is not your normal field of like fishing. This isn't your environment that you normally in for fishing.
Yeah, that's mainly because I'm like,
You're more known for
my bass fishing, yeah. Well, I've started to dabble in other type of fishing, but the main reason why I don't trout fish that much is access. I don't really get a lot of access to trout fishing. I'm normally bass fishing. Bass fishing is just easier to do. You can always find somewhere to bass fish. The night's getting old, the day's getting old, and the night's getting young. So I think we're gonna head out of here. It's kind of hard to see my dry flies and my indicators, my strike indicators. So Hopefully Strawberry Point tomorrow has a bait shop so we can stock up on nymphs and strike indicators because we don't have many left.
Although it wasn't a day of fishing Justin had hoped for, this is not the last we will see of him. This is only the beginning.